P0 Security to gain access to Snowflake via Okta. So here I have a Snowflake instance, and Snowflake is configured to use Okta for two things. One of these is access via SSO, and the other is user provisioning via Okta SCIM. In P0 web app, I have configured two things. First, I've configured my Okta integration. The other thing I've configured is Snowflake, and specifically, I've configured that access to Snowflake is obtained via SCIM into this specific user group in Okta. Having done that, I can now gain access to Snowflake on a temporary basis. So right now, if I tried to log into the Snowflake instance, I won't even have access because I'm not in the Okta group that gives me access to Snowflake. So instead, to get access, I will use P0. So I will just use P0 to request Snowflake access. And I'll just ask for query access. So here's a query I might want to run. And if I want, I can add some reason I want access and hit the request button here. This will then kick off an access request in P0. As an approver, I can now approve this access request. Having approved that, I will now need to wait a little bit of time for the SCIM integration to configure my access in Snowflake. This usually takes about 15 seconds, depending on how fast Okta SCIM is. So we'll just wait here a little bit until it tells us our access has been granted. Now our access has been granted. Now I can go to Snowflake, I can click the sign in button, and now I have access to Snowflake. I'll make a new worksheet here, and you'll see here that I have access to two roles, the default public role and a dynamically provisioned role just for me to run my query. So actually I'll adopt that role, I'll make a new worksheet, and I'll select a warehouse. And now I'll run the query I want to run, which was that select star from economy, markets, enterprises in this case. Hit enter, the query succeeds. Now that I'm done with my access, I can go back to P0 and relinquish this access. And very shortly, as I try to run this query, it'll say that I no longer have the ability to run this. In fact, if I navigate within Snowflake pretty quickly, I should actually get kicked out here. Maybe we'll just reload this worksheet to make sure, and we'll see we get kicked out of Snowflake. And in fact, if I tried to log in again right now, I wouldn't be allowed to. All right, thank you.